Hello darlings, and welcome back to Style Blender. Today's video is about a kaftan or butterfly or batwing style of kurti or dress. I call in Pakistan, and we call in Pakistan, a butterfly dress, and the original name is kaftan, and some people call it batwing as well. So whatever is easy for you, just call it. And if you have like different name of this kind of style, please leave your name in the comments. It would be really interesting for me to learn from you guys. And what you can use for this project, a scarf or your old dupatta or whatever you have, basically the leftover pieces, you can combine the colors and you can create this really easy dress, and you can create it in 15 minutes, not more than that, trust me, unless you are embellishing it with the necklines and so on. So this was my sister's hijab, and she was like giving it away, but my niece, she took it from her, and as you can see, it has a lot of interesting colors and sparkles on it. So why a 6 years old would be really interesting to have this kind of dress. So she brought me this from my sister, and she said, just sew something for me right away. And right away is means I don't have more than 15 minutes. So I had to the kaftan style blink in my mind, and I was like, okay, I can sew this in 10 minutes. So but it took me a little longer because I was trying to explain it in front of the camera, and my niece was thinking I am going crazy because I'm talking to myself. So anyways, so what I basically did, I fold my scarf in half and then fold it again, and make sure on all the fold side there's not supposed to be an opening side. Mark for your neckline first, and then we'll mark for the rest. You're going to create the pattern on the right side of the fabric, or the pretty side of the fabric, not on the wrong side of the fabric, because we are going to sew it from the front, not from the back. So I first mark for your neckline, and the sleeves will be attached in the same fabric, so you don't need to cut the sleeves separately. This scarf is not enough for the full length of sleeves, so that's why the beauty or the design enhancement, I would say, won't be appear on this one. So at the end of the video, I will share you some of the other pictures which in which I created a top for my daughter to go with the skirt, and with the full length of sleeves, and you can see the difference between both of them. But definitely for the casual wear, if you're going somewhere, and for the beach or for summertime, you can definitely create with the old scarf. In future, I'll be showing you how you can longer the sleeves in that, but I don't know when in the time will come, if I will tell you. But what I will be using here is my existing pattern, which I use for my niece and daughter. And if you have your existing kameez, go ahead, use that. And if you want to create your own pattern, the link is in description box, so you go ahead and check that out. I basically mark everything together. You can leave your dress open from the hip side, and I personally like it closed, so that's why I'm gonna give a little bit of a line. And sorry to I forget to mention here that first, when you mark for your pattern, mark for your sleeves, and from the sleeves to waistline, make a little bit of curve. I will try to show you again how it looks like it, and then I will show you how to cut your neckline. So first, cut your back neckline, and then mark your middle point with the pins, because this is the right side or the pretty side of the fabric, so you don't want to leave so many marks with the pen or something, which is visible. uh, so I mark the middle point of the dress with the pins, and then I separate the front from the back panel to create a neckline. You can create whatever kind of neckline you like. You can create with the putty style of neckline. You can create with the collars. If you want to put the beaded neckline, go for it. If you want to add laces, trims, ribbons, whatsoever, sky is the limit. And just go with the imaginations, whatever you like and whatever you think this material would look nice with it. If you have a contrasting fabric, that would look really fabulous. Just make sure when you're stitching this kind of dress, you have a little bit flow in the fabric, because it looks really really nice when the wind is blowing your dress away. It looks really nice. It looks like you are flying. Okay, anyways, so I just cut a little deeper for the front neckline, and all you have to do next is stitch it. Yes, and that's about it. I am sure some points are maybe confusing. I didn't try maybe my best to explain it to you. So if you have any questions, please do let me know, because there is another version I am in which I am going to sew this kind of style, but it's going to be a little different. So all you have to do, just follow the marks and start stitching. So before I started stitching, I lost my middle point. So what I did, I pinched from the bottom, and I find my middle point in my shirt, and I will start pinning it together. So when I will sew the dress, the fabric won't move around a lot. So just pin all the way down and then start stitching. Alright, if you're sewing for the full length of shirt, then go for your regular fittings, except when you're curving, just leave about 2.5 inches for moving around. But here is the half sleeves, and I marked for the full sleeve, so I'm going to correct my stitching mark and then start stitching. Make sure if you that's fine if you mark wrong, like I did. I marked wrong, but I am giving it enough space around chest line and the waist. The very good idea to understand that or correct it, just start from your bottom, and when you start stitching upwards, you would know where you have to leave the space for around the armpit area or armhole area. And that's basically it. Just sew on the both sides and finish your neckline, and you just finish your seams at the bottom if you have to, and that's about it. So I use the contrasted bias strip for the neckline. If you want to go fancy, go for it. Don't be shy. Alright, to create the piping, all you have to do, tuck your leftover fabric in, the raw edges inside of the bias shape, and I am going to create a very neat piping around the neckline area. I'm going to sew it from the back because right now that's easy for me. But if you are stitching it from the piping, then I would suggest you to start stitching from the front, not from the back, because that's really easy, and I am little expert in this, so that's why I'm stitching it. And I can see that my stitching is going in the ditch area, like the where I join my bias and the fabric together, so it's going there. Make sure yours too. So what basically I have done is this fabric is wider, the neckline. If you, I will be trying to show you. This is the middle point, for example. As you can see, the neckline is really wide. Okay, so the reason why this happened, if you see the fabric, it has like this, and it tends to have stretchiness. See, if I pull it, these ones, this is stretches. So what this happened here, I didn't iron, so when I cut it, these opens up and the neckline is more wider. So I just wanted to avoid it, and to do that, even though I put the strings at the back, so it won't be dropping off from her shoulder, but still I didn't feel comfortable if my niece is going to wear it. I think it won't be comfortable because if you see, like, if you look at it here, this is like going upwards, so I'm not feeling comfortable. So what I will be doing, I will be taking like this kind of fabric, like a ½ inches here, and I will be just what I wanted to do is I don't want to take the fabric from there. I just want to use this fabric. Okay, so this is what I will be doing. I'm gonna put the pin here. So I'm going to stitch it like this way, like in an angle shape, like something like that and like that. Okay, so this is going to be like this, not this. You can do either way, where wherever you feel comfortable, but this way I will be doing it. I'm going to put these buttons here, or if you have a felt flower, you can do whatever you like to do. If you have, like, you want to put these kind of buttons, you can just go ahead and insert just one. You don't need like a lot of it, but I will be doing I'll be using these green ones because this has a sparkle. If you can see these sparkles, so I feel like that if it would look nice if I use this. Okay, so first I'm going to stitch it here and here, and then I will show you how it's going to look like. So in no particular way, I just grabbed it and I did that. Okay, and next thing is I'm going to do the same thing here. So just a ½ inches from the other side and ½ inches on this side. So this is how it's going to be. I just pinched it and lifted a bit All right, so it's going to be like that. Okay, so this is going to be like this. So let's just get into stitching. And make sure when you're stitching the pleats, you have to secure each end of the thread and embellish it, or if you want to hide the side seams, you can do so by using the trims, or you can use rhinestones. You can do so many things. There is another version of the kaftan style, which usually Arabs, I see Arabic ladies wear those. It's like a belt style of kaftan, and what they do, they leave the gaps on the side to for the belt. And for the belt, you can use the embellished belt, or you can use without plain satin ribbon. You can use your regular belts, like what people usually wear for the clubs, and which has little details on it. So yeah, just I will be showing you that kind of kaftan style in future. Hopefully I have another video which I will be uploading, hopefully in the same week or maybe later on. So after I finished the stitching, all I did is put the buttons on, and this is the final look. This is how it looks like. Maybe the pictures are not nice, but this is what it looks like. So it's a half sleeves, so it doesn't have the full sleeves effect, the effect I wanted to show you. So that's why I have edited my daughter's pictures. I stitched this top for to go with the skirt, and this is how it's supposed to look like. As you can see, it has like a full wings, and you can call it butterfly wing or bat wing, whatever you like. And that's about it for this video. Please like, share, comment on below, and make sure if you see something like that, just hashtag Style of Blender and join me on different platforms, and I shall talk to you guys in my next video. Till then, take care. Bye.